Welcome to a Musician's Desk Reference tutorial. My name is Brian Pennick, and I'm actually the creator of Musician's Desk Reference. Today I'm going to be showing you how to navigate the entire platform from start to finish. If you have not already, go to musiciansdeskreference.com and sign up. We offer a 30-day free trial for full site access in addition to our paid tiers of $10 a month and $100 a year. Educational and enterprise users with a registration code can also sign up on this page. For now, I'm just going to log in the header of the home page. Before we get started, it should be noted that Musician's Desk Reference is a very large platform. While you can certainly access it from your mobile devices, we recommend using either a laptop or a desktop computer when working with the platform. After logging in, the first page you will be taken to is your account page. From here, you can edit basic information, upload a profile picture, and create and manage artists. For educators, this is where you will be able to create and manage your student accounts. Let's explore the account page. Starting at the top left, you will be able to access your sidebar. This will be how you navigate the platform. Upon signing in, your sidebar will only offer two icons. The first is for your account page, which lists the name on your account. The second is labeled Documentation and will give you access to our knowledge base index, which includes approximately 100 documents from overview and introductions to templates and more. We offer access to these documents to explore even before you create an artist, but the platform offers so much more, from a project management system to a document building tool. We'll get back to the knowledge base in a minute. The header allows you to quickly navigate between artists or students and create new artists. You also have an icon which will bring you to the home page and another which will allow you to access your account page or sign out. Near the header, you'll have access to edit basic account information. You also have the ability to access the photo editor for your profile image. This is the same editor which you will use throughout the platform for artists and documents, and uploading a profile image can help keep you organized when accessing other artist or student accounts. To use the photo editor, click on the photo. Inside the photo editor, you have the ability to upload and edit new photos or choose from an existing photo located in an album. It's important to note, photos and albums are sorted into categories, and you can only use photos from that album category for that specific use case. In this example, I can only use an image from the photo album for my profile picture, not any other albums like tour poster or album cover images. If you have an image which needs to be repeated over several documents or use cases, it's best to re-upload that image from scratch to whatever particular album you are using. Most documents have different size parameters and require adjustments per image, which is why you cannot use images from different albums. Musician's Desk Reference does store every image you upload to that particular album, so you can easily access an image in an album once it's been uploaded. For now, let's upload a new photo. Click the Select Files button or simply drag a photo into the editor from your desktop. Once the photo uploads, the cropping tool will appear. Use the cropper to make the largest image size possible. You can also use the Scaling Tool slider at the bottom to adjust the size of the image. Be sure to fill the cropper tool entirely with the image, otherwise you will have a white background appear on whatever area is remaining. Once you have the image in a good place, click the Crop Image button at the top. From here, you can either return to the cropper or insert the image. This looks good, so let's go ahead and insert the image. Your subscription information will be listed at the bottom of the page. If you have a free account, there will be an icon to where you can upgrade to a paid account or use a registration code. Next, we'll move on to creating an artist. Before we do that, let's review a few important steps. Think of Musician's Desk Reference as a linear platform, meaning each step you take will be further down a specific route of that particular artist. You can easily toggle back and forth between an unlimited number of artist or student accounts in which you are connected, but there is no association between different artists, projects, or documents. All would have to be created for each individual artist or student account. This is to help keep you organized when using the platform. It's also important to note, Musician's Desk Reference only allows you to create up to 2 artists per paid account. You can, however, be connected to an unlimited number of teams. For artists, this means you can create an account for your band and another for your solo career or another band you may be in. For professionals, this means you can create your own account and one for future works, but your actual clients would have to have their own paid accounts and invite you to be a part of their team, which we'll cover shortly. Educators can use the platform similar to professionals, and your students would have to have their own accounts and invite you to be a part of their team. All of your artists or students will be listed on your account page. Users with administrative access, which includes anyone who sets up an account, will have the ability to make a few adjustments on the account bank. This includes setting up email notification frequency, which includes reminders about active and upcoming projects, which we'll explore shortly. This includes the ability to edit the names of the artists you've created, deleting those artists, or adjusting the status of an artist to on or off. Note that adjusting the status of an artist to on or off will lock out any other members of your team from using that account, and deleting will remove any team members from accessing that artist. The account bank also displays how many active projects each artist has, and we'll get to that in the artist project page soon. To create an artist, click the green button. Enter the name of the artist and click Create. The artist will appear in your artist bank on your account page, and you will now be able to toggle back and forth between those artists in the header as well. Once you create a new artist, you will be taken to the artist project page. You will also notice a few new icons on the sidebar, including the artist icon and the media library icon. The artist icon allows you to access the artist project page quickly, and again, you can toggle between all artists in the header and on your account page. On the artist project page, you have the ability to edit basic information on the artist, upload an artist profile pic, create and manage projects, and invite and manage team members. Let's go ahead and upload a profile picture. Just like before, we'll click to open the editor, select our files, upload, crop, and insert the image. Adding an image helps you customize your profile and keep it organized, especially if you're working with a large number of artists or students. Before we start building a project, let's review inviting team members. This can include anyone in your band and professionals on your team, like managers, agents, labels, publicists, attorneys, and more. For educational accounts, students can invite their professors and any other students who are members of group projects. Adding a team member to your account will make your artist or student name appear in that member's account bank. There is no additional cost for team members to sign up with an invitation from someone with a 30-day free trial membership or a paid account. There is also no limit to the number of team members you can invite. Remember that there is a limit to the number of artists or students you can create with your account bank, so professionals or educators working with more than 2 artists or students would need those students or artists to have their own paid account to build their individual projects and teams. To get started inviting your team, click the green Invite Team Members button. From here, input the team member's email and role, such as drummer, manager, or professor. Anyone listed as a member will appear in artist documentation like one-sheets and press material. Any of those individual cases can be edited when working within those specific documents, and administrators can edit the selection at any time. Finally, select whether or not an individual will be an account administrator. Admins have the ability to activate and deactivate projects, invite team members, and assign tasks to other group members within projects. Be sure to only grant admin access to members who are in a leadership role for your career. After the selections are made, click the Send Invite buttons to send the invitations. The team members will receive an email and be prompted to sign up for a new account if they don't already have one, which is free for life as long as one member on your account has a 30-day free trial membership or a paid account. Next, we'll review the project management system. The project management system is the basis for all of Musician's Desk Reference. This will give you step-by-step instructions on timed projects like booking a tour, managing a PR campaign, and many more options. The project management system also has a built-in email notification system to notify users when they have been assigned tasks. This is based on the notification frequency you set on the account page per artist or student. Those options again are weekly, daily, or never. To get started, click the Start a New Project Now button. You can enter the name of a project you would like to start with and set the milestone date, or feel free to click around between different chapters based on their topics. Each chapter offers a variety of subchapters, including documents you can build while using MDR, like tour and promo posters, mailing lists, one-sheets, and more. Overviews are basic introductions and information on certain topics, and strategies are the actual timed events with multiple step-by-step instructions. Let's say you want to learn about branding. To gain some general info on branding, select the Branding Overview in Chapter 1. Note the suggested milestone date which appears at the top. The milestone date is when a milestone will happen in your career, like releasing an album, starting a tour, or launching a PR campaign. The project management system bases the entire project off of the milestone date, which can be adjusted at any time. Most documents and overviews focus on education and information and have milestone dates set for 24 hours. However, the strategies with multiple steps offer suggested milestone dates with enough time for you to accomplish your goal. This is to try to prevent you from doing a project without enough time to accomplish tasks, like launching a PR campaign or going on tour with only a few days' notice. We highly recommend you take our suggested milestone dates into consideration, and you can adjust your milestone date at any time. Next, you will be taken to the project management page. This will produce a list of steps and time actions when available, which all of your team will work from. You will also notice a new icon has been added to your sidebar, which is your project itself. All projects will be listed in your sidebar in order of their milestone dates for quick access, and they'll also be listed on your artist project page as well. Exploring the project page, you can see the project name, milestone date, status of completion, and number of days till your milestone date. Your status of completion will increase every time someone completes a step of the strategy, and everyone on your team will work within the same project to keep all members accountable and offer transparency behind the work required in that project. You can make adjustments to the project, from changing the name or the milestone date to adding or removing additional subchapters by clicking the Edit button and going back to the project tool. You can also access a guided tour from the project page, but we'll cover everything in that tour in this tutorial. Next, we have a few different filters you can choose from, including searching by keywords, different states of tasks, and specific members who have been delegated tasks by admins. There is also the ability to show or hide descriptions of all steps, and you have the ability to see descriptions of individual steps by clicking the More icon next to the step name. There is a legend which describes the colors and categories of each step, from precursors and overviews to which steps are complete or overdue. To assign a task to a member, select the member from the drop-down menu. You can also remove the assignment to reassign to a new member. Each line item also has a document attached. These can range from general or educational info to instructions or actual documents you would build with Musician's Desk Reference, like tour posters, promo cards, mailing lists, and many more. The project management system is designed to show why each step is necessary, when it's necessary, and how to go about accomplishing that step. This overview is just a single document, so let's build a second project with a strategy which includes multiple steps. Click on the artist icon to be taken back to the artist project page. You will now see the project listed in the project bank, along with the status of completion, milestone date, status, and option to delete that project. To start our second project, click the Start a New Project button. Let's look into a more complex project like booking a tour. Click Chapter 4 for touring and select the tour booking strategy. Input the project name and select your milestone date, which in this case would be the day you would want to start the tour. Again, take our suggested milestone date into account. Booking a tour requires a good amount of time, in this case at least 3 months. Let's adjust our milestone date accordingly and select Create Project. Now you will see many more steps associated with booking a tour. From here, an admin can start delegating tasks to members. When a task is delegated, assuming you set the email notification for the artist or student to either daily or weekly on the account page, the team member who is given this task will receive an email reminder about what they need to do and when they need to do it, with a link back to the project page. MDR will literally build your to-do list for you. One of the greatest points of frustration is hearing any artist say, "What do I do next?" which is why I built MDR, to answer that very question. You can see the total number of steps associated with the project at the bottom of the page and adjust the number of steps seen on the page beyond the initial limit of 20. 25 total steps for booking a tour sounds like a lot, but spread out over the course of 3 months, that's only an average of about 1 step every 4 days, which isn't so bad. Most projects include some additional steps for after the milestone date of a project to help keep you organized for the next time you repeat the project. We're working to build a more efficient music industry, which is why we offer transparency behind every step of the process. One final thing to note on building projects, we highly recommend only building a project around a single subchapter. Adding too many projects together at once could give you a to-do list that runs off the desk, so we highly suggest sticking to a single subchapter with each project. Next, we'll go back and review the knowledge base index, which is a fancy name for a document bank. To access the documents, click the icon labeled Documentation in the sidebar. Here you will have access to a growing number of documents. Currently, documents are divided into 3 sections: Overviews, Excel and Word docs, and Templates. Overviews are typically 4 to 5 page PDFs, which offer introductions and information to the specific topic. These are a great way to familiarize yourself with the topic, and these docs are what make up majority of the overview subchapters in the project management system, in addition to templates that surround those particular topics. The Excel and Word docs are basic templates you can start using right away. These cover a great amount of topics and have been used from classroom projects to DIY artists, and even with some major label artists. The column labeled templates contain specific documents you can assemble on-site with our document building tool, which we'll review shortly. With the list of templates in the knowledge base index, you can download examples to view what these documents will look like, or download the Adobe Illustrator templates to customize if you or someone on your team are a graphic designer. Again, you can access all of these documents and build on-site with Musician's Desk Reference. It's important to note that all of these documents are incorporated into strategies within the project management system, and the documents are offered with each relevant step throughout a project. The knowledge base index is simply a quick way to access all of them in the same place. These documents are consistently being updated as changes happen within the music industry. We are always adding more documents. Keep checking back for updates. Finally, the last and most advanced area of Musician's Desk Reference is the Media Library and the Document Building tool. You can access this by clicking the Media Library icon in the sidebar. This is where your buildable templates will be stored, organized by project, as they are built within the project management system. Initially, your media library will be empty until you build a document within a project. The documents are populated in relevant areas of projects, but we've installed a cheat that allows you quick access to build all available templates. First, go back to your artist project page. Click the Start a New Project button, click any chapter, and select the All Buildable Documents subchapter. Give the project a name, set a milestone date, and select Create Project. Your project will now list all available documents to build with Musician's Desk Reference, and these documents will be listed in your media library after they are built. Let's start with something simple like a mailing list. On the individual line item, click the Documents button. An overview document is available to give you some basic info on how to utilize a mailing list for your career. The mailing list template is also offered with a PDF example, the Illustrator template for full customization, and the Build PDF button to assemble with Musician's Desk Reference. Click the Build PDF button to get started. In the document window, you will see a few steps and notes to creating your document. There is also an important note about printing. If you are going to print any of these documents, make sure your scaling is turned off in your print settings. When using the document building tool to assemble service labels for publicity or radio campaigns or physical press kits, make sure you use Avery 5160 standard mailing labels. There is a reminder about this in any label documents you will build with Musician's Desk Reference. Click in the photo editor to upload an album cover. We're going to use the same image as the profile pic, but uploading this image here will also store it into the album cover photo album for easy access in the future. Upload and scale the image to the dimensions. We're getting most of the photo in here, so it'll look good. Select Crop and Insert. Enter the artist name in the text field, and that's it. You can either select Save Changes to save the document or Create PDF to show the final document. Based on your browser settings, the document will either open right away or automatically download. Here is the final document, ready for printing and to be used at a show. Building templates with Musician's Desk Reference is quick and easy, and typically only requires inserting images and filling out simple text forms. If you can set up a Facebook page, you can now build templates like one-sheets, tour and promo posters, promo cards, mailing labels, letterhead, and more. This can save you hundreds or even thousands of dollars from working with a graphic designer, and it's especially helpful if you repeat projects for future shows, tours, album campaigns, and more. Professionals and educators can easily toggle not only between different artist and student accounts, but also between documents based on individual campaigns. And that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and you're ready to get started working with Musician's Desk Reference. I devoted a lot of time and effort into building this platform, and I'm happy to say that we have helped countless artists, from DIY artists releasing their first album to platinum selling stars, to professionals at record labels, management companies, booking agencies, publicists, radio agents, entertainment attorneys, accountants, and more. I am pleased to say that Musician's Desk Reference has been integrated into the curriculum of many institutions as both a standard text and supplemental curriculum. We at Musician's Desk Reference believe in a music industry where access to information and resources is available at a fair price. I encourage you to at least sign up for the 30-day free trial to explore the platform. Paid accounts are available monthly at $10 or annually at $100, a small investment for a tool that can help you advance your career growth regardless of where you are. I wish you the best of luck with your career, and thanks again for watching.